everyone, today is Wednesday, June 3rd, and we have the workout hell for you today. But before we get into the workout, we're going to get through our warm-up together. Our warm-up today is going to have two parts to it. In the first part, we are going to be doing 3 rounds of doing 20 jumping jacks first. So just keeping those arms nice and straight, reaching the hands up overhead, trying to loosen up the shoulders, getting nice and light on our feet. After we do our 20 jumping jacks, we're going to go 10 inchworms to plank. So all we're going to be doing is hinging at the hip, walking our hands out in front, getting to that nice plank position, press back to the down dog position, keep those legs straight on the way back, then stand nice and tall. So again, if we look from the side, hinging from the hips, reaching down for the toes, walking ourselves out to that nice plank position, pressing back, keeping the legs straight as we walk those hands back. We're going to be doing 10 inchworm to planks. After that, we're going to get into 5 reverse lunges on each leg. Just take that big step back, exaggerate that stretch out. You can either alternate legs, or if you want to do all 5 reverse lunges on one leg, that's fine, and then switch it over to that other side. Just make sure you get 5 on each leg. After we get through our reverse lunges, we're going to get into doing some cank squats. So the cank squat is just going to be adding a good morning and a squat together. So we'll take a look from the side, we'll hinge from the hip position. I'm going to get a nice good squat to the bottom, drive back up to that good morning bent over position, and then standing nice and tall. Again, if we look at it from the front, that nice hinge from the hip, drive the knees out, chest out nice and tall for that squat, trying to get nice and low, drive back up to that bent over good morning position, and then we'll stand it back up. The last movement in the first part of the workout is going to be doing just a 20-second hang, jumping up onto your bar, get into a nice passive position here. We just want to relax, but let that upper body stretch out here. We're going to go for 20 seconds. We're going to go through that entire part for 3 rounds. Once we get done with that, we're going to move into the second part of the warm-up, which will be using the dumbbells to get ourselves ready for the workout. In the second part, we're going to be doing just 2 rounds of the movement. The first movement we're going to be doing is 5 dumbbell deadlifts. So just having the feet close together, driving the hips back. We want just one head of the dumbbell touching the ground. Keeping that back nice and straight as I drive the hips back. Keep those feet flat on the ground. Having one head of the dumbbells touch the ground, and then we'll stand it back up. So we'll be doing 5 dumbbell deadlifts. The next movement we'll be doing 5 dumbbell Russian swings. So this one we want to have the feet wider so that we can fit the dumbbells in between the legs. All we're going to do is hike the dumbbells back behind us to load up that posterior chain, be explosive from the hips, and then bringing those dumbbells up to that shoulder height using momentum from the power that's generated from the hips. So we'll hike the dumbbells back, explode from the hip, bringing those dumbbells up just to that shoulder height. We're going to be going for 5 Russian dumbbell swings. Again, if you take a look from the side, we're going to hike the weight back, load up that posterior chain, drive the legs and hips straight, and that momentum will bring the dumbbells up to that shoulder height. Once we get done with our 5 reps there, we're going to bring our dumbbells up to our shoulder. We'll be doing 5 dumbbell push presses, so we can dip and drive, a big extension up overhead. Make sure you're pushing out the knees, keeping that chest tall in the dip. And then in that drive overhead position, we want to finish in a nice stacked overhead position. Dumbbells over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, hips over the heels. Once we get done with our 5th dumbbell push press, we're going to be doing 2 double presses. So when we get into the double presses here today, what we're looking for, we're going to bring the dumbbells just down to the ground, chest down to the ground. When I come up, we're going to be doing that same height, just like the Russian swing, bringing them up overhead. Load ourselves up for that next rep. Down, hike it back, coming up, doing 2 reps on those double presses in the warm-up with that lighter weight. Again, we're going to be doing 2 rounds of that dumbbell warm-up. Let's get through all the parts of our warm-up here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about today's workout. Today's workout is hell. We're going to be trying to accomplish 50 double presses, doing some interval style work here today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 4 intervals. The first 3 intervals will be 2 minutes long. Our last interval is going to be 3 minutes of work. In between our rounds of work, we're going to be getting 2 minutes of rest. What we want to be able to do today is, again, we're trying to accomplish 50 double presses in those intervals. So if you finish before that minute number 3, that's great. You're done with the work. So once you accomplish the 50 double presses, you'll be done for today. If you don't accomplish the 50 double unders or the 50 double presses, even as minute 3 expires, your score for today's workout will be 15 minutes. Each round, we'll start off with doing some jump roping. The R.I.S.E version will be doing 35 double unders. The scaled version for today, you can either be doing 35 penguin hops, or you can be doing 50 jump rope singles. The other part of the buy-in is doing 5 dumbbell lateral burpees. Let's go over each of the buy-in movements quickly. So again, grab your jump rope. Things we want to think about during our double unders, we've gone over it a bunch of times here before. If we look from the side position in the profile, then I'm going to be right just up on my toes, my torso nice and tall, my glutes engaged. As I go to do my jump rope, we'll start with those jump rope singles. Surely that modification, again, nice and light on the feet, torso tall as I go through. The only thing that will change is when we switch over to doing the double unders, is you do want to jump a little bit higher, so push off of those toes a little bit more, really kind of use your calves to be able to get a little bit of additional height, and you do want to move those hands a little bit faster in order to be able to get that rope around to accomplish your double unders. Alright, so the other modification that we talked about is doing the penguin hops. Right? Penguin hops are a great alternative to doing the double unders to work on some of that timing. Our big thing again will be making sure that we're holding the standard of movement by we're tapping the legs twice while we're in the air. So if I take off, I'm tapping twice. What I don't want to do is we don't want to just turn it into this jumping and slapping our legs without being able to touch those legs while in the air twice. So again, in the workout today, 35 double unders will be the R.I.S.E version. If you want to do the penguin hops, 35 penguin hops, or doing 50 jump rope singles. The next movement, the 5 lateral burpees. The big thing is when we do the lateral burpees, we're just going to be laying flat on the ground, chest to the ground, being able to hop up, getting over to that other side of the dumbbells. So for today, we'll jump over both dumbbells. If you have 2, if you're only using 1 dumbbell for the workout, that's fine. Jump over the 1. What we're looking for today though is we want to make sure that when we're coming up, you can step up, that's fine, if needed, but we do want to try to take off with 2 feet over the dumbbell here today. So I'd rather see you take your time, compose yourself, even if you hop up, take off with those 2 feet over the dumbbells. I'm not worried about you standing all the way up here today, doing your 5 lateral burpees. You can stay nice and low to the ground. In order to try to accomplish those burpees just a little bit faster. Once you get done doing your jump rope variation or your penguin hops and doing your 5 lateral burpees, we're going to be getting into doing our double presses. The big thing we're looking for with a double press here today, again, we talked about it, is using your hips to generate the power to bring the dumbbells up into the overhead position. So doing the double presses is really 2 separate movements. We really want to think about just doing the burpee first, getting ourselves down to the ground, chest touching the ground while holding onto the dumbbells. And then secondly, doing a dumbbell double snatch, getting the dumbbells up overhead without stopping at the shoulder. So once I get set, I'm going to grab my dumbbells. I'm going to bring myself down to the ground by hinging back, kicking my legs back, bringing my chest all the way to the ground. Now from this position, I'm going to hop back up to my feet, but I want to make sure I bring my feet wide so that as I get into this nice hinge position, I'm able to load up the hips by hiking the dumbbells back and then bringing the dumbbells up overhead in one fluid motion. Now when we come down, you can bring the dumbbells closer to the body in order to be able to control those dumbbells easier to bring them back to the ground. Kick those legs back, feet wide, hike back, one motion. So if we take a look at it from the side, there are just a couple key points that we can do to make the movement be a little bit more efficient in the movement and to make it a little bit easier. One of them we just touched on was bringing the dumbbells down to the shoulders in order to set ourselves up for that next repetition. And the other part of it is when we're going to swing the dumbbells or dumbbell snatch the weight up overhead, trying to keep those dumbbells closer to the body. So if I do it from the side again, notice how close I'll keep the dumbbells to my body when the weights are coming up overhead, and even on the way down. The more you allow the dumbbells to stay away from your body, the more difficult it is going to be the movement, the more you're going to have to try to muscle it up overhead, and also more of the lower back that you're going to use. Obviously in the beginning it might not be a huge deal when you're nice and fresh, but again, we are trying to accomplish 50 repetitions here today, so that can get very tiring and straining on that lower back. So make sure we go to do the double presses here today, take your time in each phase of the movements, okay? So when you first grab your dumbbells, making sure, again, you're getting that nice hinge back from the hip, able to set the dumbbells down under control, kicking yourself back, chest on the ground. When we go to hop up, just like we do with our burpees, we want to get to that flat foot position, and again, tighten the dumbbells back, load up those hips and that posterior chain, be explosive from the hips, drive the weight up overhead in one fluid motion. So again, in today's workout, we're going to be trying to accomplish 50 double presses. Let's continue to warm up, and then we'll come back and talk about some strategy for today's workout. In today's workout, we're going to be doing some interval pieces of work today. So there is a good amount of strategy that we want to think about as we go through the workout here today. So again, the goal, 50 double presses, total repetitions. Our first 3 intervals will be 2 minutes long, and our last interval piece will be 3 minutes long. We're going to get a 2-minute rest in between each round. Each round of work has a buy-in of 35 double unders for R.I.S.E, 35 penguin hops, or 50 jump rope singles for anybody doing a modification. And then after we conclude our jump roping, we're going to be moving into 5 lateral dumbbell burpees. What we want to think about is that first buy-in portion really taking no longer than 45 seconds. You should have at least a minute in those first 3 rounds to accomplish doing some double presses. When we get into that last round, obviously we're going to be going for 3 minutes. Hopefully that's enough time for you guys to be able to finish all your double presses. If you don't finish the 50 double presses after that 3-minute interval on the last one, your score for today's workout will be 15 minutes. The big thing we want to remember is we are going to be resting for 2 minutes in between each interval, so push that pace really hard. You should be trying to get through the buy-in as fast as possible and then get through those repetitions so that you're able to accomplish all 50 reps. The other thing we do want to watch out for is you are going to be trying to go fast right out of the gate, but going fast doesn't mean moving sloppy. So make sure you hold the standard of the movement, make sure you're as efficient as possible in the movement. Don't just muscle through the weight because you're fresh, because later on in the workout that could catch up with you, and you could slow down a significant amount and actually have a worse time total than if you had taken your time at the beginning, been efficient with the movement, and made sure that you have the standard of the movement and controlled your breathing and really had a great game plan. Looking forward to seeing everybody's time, and actually really looking forward to seeing you all back in the gym here soon. Take care and enjoy the workout.